이스라엘은 전 세계에서 인구 비례로 봤을 때 박물관이 제일 많은 나라 1위로 알려져 있습니다. 그만큼 역사가 오래되다 보니까 전시할 것이 많아서 당연히 박물관이 많을 수밖에 없겠죠. 그 많은 박물관 중에서도 아주 특이한 박물관이 있어서 오늘 여러분들께 소개해 드리려고 합니다. 예루살렘에 있는데요. 크리스찬들이 이스라엘의 유대인들을 위해서 만든 박물관이라고 합니다. 이름하여 프렌즈 오브 자이언 뮤지엄이라는 곳인데 오늘은 이 박물관의 역사에 대해서 그리고 이 박물관이 어떤 계기로 만들어졌는지 그 이야기를 듣기 위해서 이 박물관의 마케팅 디렉터이신 일란 스컬릭 씨와 함께 이야기를 나눠보도록 하겠습니다. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
프렌즈 오브 자이언 뮤지엄 어떤 곳인지 먼저 좀 간단하게 소개를 해주시죠.
The Friends of Zion Museum is a project that was created to fight anti-Semitism and create friends for Israel all over the world, to stand up against BDS and to stand beside the Jewish people on the international stage all around the world. It was created as well for two main reasons. The first reason was to give Christians all over the world a home in Israel. We learned so much when you travel around Israel about all of the less good things that Christians did. We learn about the Holocaust, we learn about the Inquisitions and so on. But we don't know as much about all of the amazing things that Christian heroes did to help the Jewish people when they fought to create the Jewish state. The second reason, and we have thousands, tens of thousands of Israelis that come through the museum, and what we do there is to show them that we are not alone, that we have many friends all over Israel, that we have many friends that support us and that are our friends on the international stage.
맨 처음에 아이디어를 또 내고 이런 박물관을 만들어야 되겠다라고 계획을 실행에 옮긴 아주 용감한 분이 마이크 에반스라는 분이시라고 이야기를 들었는데 마이크 에반스 씨 어떤 분인지 또 왜 그분이 이 일들을 이렇게 시작하려고 했는지 그 계기가 있으면 좀 얘기를 해주시죠.
So Dr. Mike Evans is the founder and the chairman of the museum. He is a world-renowned author. He has written over 70 books and is a New York Times bestseller. He has currently been involved with Israeli politics since the time of Menachem Begin and has met all of the Israeli leaders and leadership across the state of Israel and North America. He has a passion and a love for the Jewish people that is unequal among most people that I have known, at least. And his desire was to create something to show the love of the Christian people for the Jewish people. Mike Evans, Dr. Mike Evans, is not only the founder, but he also created all of the content and as the visionary behind the museum and behind what we do here in Israel.
이 박물관에 전시된 내용들 어떤 것들이 이렇게 전시되어 있는 거죠?
The museum looks from the time of Abraham up to the creation of the state of Israel and highlights Christian heroes who each in their own way, some of them fought and gave their lives to save Jewish people in the Holocaust, like the Ten Boom family. Others fought alongside the Jewish people and trained Israeli soldiers, Jewish soldiers, such as Ord Wingate. And others wrote books and created public opinion, like Professor George Bush and other thinkers. And each person in their own way affected the destiny of the Jewish people.
유대인들을 멸절시키려고 했습니다. 불행히도 유럽의 대부분의 기독교는 서서히 퍼지는 이 신앙의 함정에 빠져 고통받는 유대인들을 무시하게 되었습니다. 하지만 달리하는 기독교인들이 있었습니다. 어떤 기독교인들은 심지어 자신들의 목숨을 내놓으면서 희망의 빛, 어둠 가운데 빛이 되었습니다. 그들 모두가 시온주의자들은 아니었으나 그들의 용기 없이는 다가오는 새로운 국가의 주체들이 남아있지 않았을 것입니다.
And the museum is built on the concept of here am I, calling on each and every person around the world that when they have a decision in their life, whether to support or not to support, that they will say yes and support the Jewish people.
제가 이스라엘에 있는 많은 박물관을 다니면서 이렇게 직접 보기도 하고 그랬는데 그 많은 박물관 중에서도 굉장히 이 전시 방식이 다양하게 최첨단 기술을 이용해서 전시를 했어요. 여기 벨포 선언 때 그 장면을 이렇게 손을 대면 이제 시작이 되죠. 그러면서 또 설명이 되고 이게 그 지루하지 않고 흥미있게 이스라엘 역사를 볼 수 있는. 그만큼 돈이 많이 들었을 것 같아요. 이 많은 비용들 어느 정도 들었고 이 비용들은 어떻게 조달을 했습니까?
So the museum is the investment of tens of millions of dollars in the heart of the city of Jerusalem. Jerusalem was chosen specifically as the place for this museum because it's the heart of the Jewish state and the heart of the Jewish people, the best place to broadcast the message to the world. The museum is funded by donors from all over the world, from people from over 30, 40, 50 countries around the world who all support the museum. We have hundreds of thousands of donors, some smaller, some larger, but the funding was given to the museum by Christians who love Israel and love the Jewish people.
굉장히 많은 이름들이 있습니다. 이 이름들은 왜 교회 여기다 벽에다가 적어놓은 거죠?
These are some of our strongest supporters from all over the world. We have hundreds of thousands of people who support the Friends of Zion, who support the museum, and who support our organization from all over the world. These names on this wall and who are commemorated in the museum are people who have gone over and above the regular call, and they have given a substantial partnership with the museum. And these are our friends. These are our partners from all over the world. They're commemorated here forever.
저희가 알기로는 이스라엘에 살고 있는 유대인들은 이 크리스찬들에 대해서 그동안 받았던 안티세미티즘 뭐 이런 것 때문에 별로 이렇게 좋은 감정을 갖고 있지 않다라고 알고 있는데 어떻습니까? 이렇게 프렌즈 오브 자이언이라는 뮤지엄을 만들었을 때 이곳에 살고 있는 유대인들 많이 옵니까? 또 와서 본 사람들의 반응은 좀 어떻습니까?
The beauty of the museum is that the message is a message of love and of compassion. And the exact message is here to show Jewish people around the world and in Israel that they're not alone and that they do have friends and that not every Christian believes that it was right to do the bad things that the Christians did in the past. We've had over 100,000 visitors in just the last few months. Over half of them are Israelis and Jewish people. The chief rabbi of Jerusalem placed a mezuzah, the special scroll, on the entrance of the doorway. Governmental ministries support the museum. And the reason is that the message of bringing people together and making friends, in the words of our late international chairman, Shimon Peres,
nothing is greater than the cause of friendship among human beings.
정통 유대인들도 혹시 여기 들어와 봤나요?
Of course, yes. We've had yeshivas, which is the high learning for ultra-Orthodox Jews. We have many, many Orthodox people. There are some days that we come into the place and people say, wait, is this a museum or is it a synagogue? And they say, because you see many, many Jewish people that come through. In fact, all of the staff in the museum is Jewish, myself included, and there are no Christians on our staff here in Israel. All of the people here are people who believe in Zionism, believe in the state of Israel, and believe in creating friendship with people around the world.
일란 씨가 보시기에는 최근 들어서 앞으로 점점 더 또 이스라엘에 있는 유대인들이 크리스찬들을 향한 마음 좀 많이 좀 열어가고 있는 것 같습니까?
I think that the Jewish people on the international stage and the state of Israel on the international stage needs many, many people to support them, needs to create a lot of support. When you look in the United Nations, when you look at BDS, when you look at anti-Semitism, we need to know how to increase the support that we have. There are millions and millions of Christians all over the world who love the Jewish people, and it is important for us to increase that friendship among Christians all over the world. The basis of our beliefs are the same. We both believe in Abraham, and we both believe in Isaac, and we both believe in Moses. And that basis is a basis as well that forms a way of uniting us as well. That we are the people of Israel and the people from around the world. It has become very, very important for us to know who our friends are, know how to find them around the world, and how to get them to support Israel more, and how to get them to work on their college campuses, in their schools, in their neighborhoods, in their churches in some cases, to fight against anti-Semitism and fight against hatred against the Jewish people.
왜 우리 크리스찬들이 유대인들하고 굳이 친구가 되어야 됩니까?
One of the most important things in Christianity is the Old Testament and the basis of the Jewish people and the chosen people. For Christians, the Jewish people and the history that we have is basically the foundation for the New Testament. When someone walks through Israel and sees the temple and sees where the Jewish people have lived, it is the very existence of the Bible, and it is showing that what we all believe in the Bible has to have actually occurred. And when you walk through Jerusalem, even when you come to this museum, you will hear about stories and hear about the history of biblical as well as modern day Zionists that actually lived, going right back to Abraham and going right back to Moses.
일란 씨가 보시기에는 우리 전 세계 크리스찬들이 또 이스라엘에 있는 유대인들이나 아니면 전 세계에 있는 유대인들에게 우리가 당신들을 사랑합니다. 당신들을 이해합니다. 또 당신들을 축복합니다. 이런 마음을 좀 전달하기 위해서 어떤 노력이 필요할 것 같습니까?
One of the first things that we wanted to do was we realized that not everyone can come to Israel. Not everyone can make the trip to see the Holy Land. The entire museum is available online in 3D. So anyone from their iPhone, from their computer, from their iPad can take a tour of the museum and can learn about the Christian heroes. In addition, we have over 17 million members worldwide through our social media. We encourage people to join the Friends of Zion. We encourage people to become friends with us. And very, very soon we are launching an online university, and we're going to be launching a communication center. And people from all over the world, from their homes, from their college campuses, will be able to study, learn more about the area, about the history, about the archaeology, and learn how to stand up and advocate for the Jewish people. There are many things that people can do. People can buy Israeli-made products. People can support very important causes in Israel that the museum supports. We work with Holocaust survivors. We work with planting trees in Israel. We work with, there are many needs for Israel, and people can find the correct need that speaks to their heart, and in doing so, they can also support the Jewish people. At the moment, the beauty of becoming a friend of Zion, you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is believe and pray and hope that we can work together. Afterwards, once we all become and we increase the members, we will slowly begin educating people all over the world of what they can do. Some people will be able to work on their college campuses, others in their churches, others in their businesses. One of the ways that we work amazingly with people all over the world is this entire museum was using Israeli technologies. When you take those Israeli technologies and bring them to your country, bring them to your business, bring them to your community, that is a way of blessing Israel. We're sitting in this room, we talk about the promise to Abraham, I will bless those who bless you, and I will curse him who curses you. And by blessing Israel, you too will be blessed. In this room, we can see faces on the walls. These are people who have recorded themselves following a tour of the museum, and what that does is that those people, their message goes back to their communities, back to the people from all over the world, and they become informal ambassadors for the state of Israel and the Jewish people. What people need to realize is that these are just regular people. They're people like you and I, and they have the ability to change public opinion in their hometown, on their college campus. What they say to their families and to their communities is far more important than any message that I can give. And when those people in any of the many languages speak to their communities, that is what we're trying to create here in the museum. We're trying to create people all over the world who will stand up and support the state of Israel and support the Jewish people.
그런 노력들이 앞으로 점점 많아지게 되면 전 세계 유대인들과 또 전 세계 크리스찬들이 정말 친구처럼 한 형제처럼 그렇게 지낼 날들이 오겠죠?
I have to believe in my heart that people are good and people want to become closer to one another. It is regardless of their beliefs, regardless of what their religion is, I believe that people want to love other people, and people want to do the right thing and the correct thing. And the correct thing is to decrease hatred among people and to increase support and cooperation. The Jewish people for years have fought against anti-Semitism, against blood libels, against pogroms. As they say, we live in not such a friendly neighborhood in the Middle East over here. And today, even today, on countless world stages, we are fighting against people who simply just don't like Jews without any real reason to it. And do I believe that there will be a time when we can hopefully increase our connection and support? Yes, yes I do.
혹시 왜 이 예루살렘 한복판에 이런 크리스찬들의 뜻이 담긴 이런 박물관을 세웠냐? 이 정통 유대인들이나 뭐 다른 유대인들이 와서 막 시위하거나 뭐 그런 적은 없었습니까?
No. We've had the opposite. We've had a lot of support. And the amazing thing about it is that the Jewish people come and they don't know the stories. We don't know this history. This is a different history to the one that we know and to the Zionism that we were exposed to. And the reason or the importance of knowing what other people did. In Hebrew, there is a concept called hakarat hatov, which means repaying the good deeds. And if someone helps you, you need to tell everyone, thank you, and it is important. And for the Jewish people to know that there are people who love them and who support them, it's important for us to say, yes, we thank you and we need your support, and to invite you to come and visit us. This is our home, and we want it to become your home, and we want to invite you to come and be a part of our family.
여기 와 보니까 전 세계 16개 언어로 이렇게 설명을 해주는데 너무나도 반갑게 한국말로도 이렇게 설명을 해주더라고요. 영어 못하는 사람들, 또 히브리 못하는 사람들에게는 굉장히 반가운 얘기인데 그만큼 한국 사람들이 여기 많이 온다는 얘기입니까?
So we've had many Koreans here, close to a few thousand already that come through the museum. One of the most important things to Dr. Evans when he created this museum was to offer it in 16 languages. Not only Korean, but Mandarin and Hindi and Basra from Indonesia, as well as all of the European languages, including Arabic, by the way, and Hebrew and English. All of those languages are so that everyone can experience the content of the museum. What was even more important is that everyone sees the same message. The Korean language and the Hebrew and the English and the Arabic, they all learn about Christian heroes and they all learn about the same message of Zionism and support for the state of Israel.
한국의 크리스천들도 이스라엘에 많이 방문합니다. 그분들에게 이곳에 좀 들려주십시오. 좀 얘기 좀 해주시죠.
Of course, this museum is a must-see for every Christian who comes to the land of Israel. This message, the way of learning how to connect you and your people to the land of Israel today, you must come and see this museum. It is open 7 days a week. It is open from 9 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night. And we have an open door for any person. You can easily book us online through our phone or the email. And we are here with open arms waiting for you to come and visit us in Israel any time of the year.
저는 오늘 이곳에 와서 굉장히 큰 충격을 받았습니다. 이스라엘 예루살렘 땅에 이런 유대인과 크리스찬이 친구가 되기를 원하는 마음으로 만들어진 뮤지엄이 있다는 것이 얼마나 또 기쁘고 자랑스러운지 모르겠습니다. 혹시 이스라엘 예루살렘에 방문할 계획이 있으신 분들이라면 유대인과 크리스찬들이 친구가 왜 돼야 되는지 그 의미를 오랜 역사를 통해서 자세하게 설명하고 있는 이곳을 여러분들 꼭 한번 방문해 보기를 권장합니다. 이렇게 귀한 곳에